Hello and welcome to the English News Bulletin of Hallabol. Before moving to the details, we let first have a look at the day's headlines. Schools and colleges reopened in Tripura from today. Education Minister Ratan visited the schools and colleges. All the three organizations have terminated 10,323 teachers started mass sit-in protest demonstration from Monday. On the issue of fresh protest started by terminated 10,323 teachers, Education Minister Ratan briefed the media. The prime opposition political parties in Tripura, CPIM and Congress, extended their support to the Bharat Bandh called by the farmers on 8th of December. Both the prime opposition political parties in Tripura, the CPIM and Congress, extended their support to the strike called by the farmers. The CPIM Congress, with solidarity to the farmers' movements, also supported the Kisan organizations who called for Bharat Bandh on 8th of December, that is tomorrow. Congress and CPIM supporters are organizing rallies and meetings at different parts of the state in order to support the farmers' ongoing protest in Delhi. Addressing the press on this issue, CPIM State Secretary Gautam Das said,
কৃষকদের সংগঠনগুলো দিল্লিতে লাগাতার ধর্ণা চালাচ্ছে তাদের দাবিগুলো আমরা সমর্থন করি এবং তারা যে দেশব্যাপী 8 ডিসেম্বর হরতাল ডেকেছে আমরা তাকেও সমর্থন করেছি এর জনগণের খাদ্য নিরাপত্তা পুরোপুরি বিঘ্নিত হবে শুধুমাত্র যে কৃষকদের ক্ষতি হবে তা না সমগ্র জনগণের খাদ্য নিরাপত্তা বিঘ্নিত হবে
Gautam Das said that CPIM wholeheartedly supports the strike called by the Farmers Union in Delhi against the three agricultural laws brought in by the central government. These laws are totally against the well-being of the farmers and is made only to fill up the coffers of the crony capitalist. He added, not only the farmers but the food security of the common people of the state and country will be affected if these laws are implemented. Congress party in Tripura also supported the strike. Addressing the press at the Congress Bhavan on Monday, Pradesh Congress President Piyush Kanti Biswas appealed the people of the state to support the Annadata of the country.
Main uddeshyo holo agenda holo apnara janen amra সর্বভারতীয় কংগ্রেস এই যে কৃষকের যে তিনটা আইন যে কৃষির উপর তৈরি করেছে এটা আমাদের অল ইন্ডিয়া কংগ্রেস কমিটি থেকে বহু আগেই এটার বিরুদ্ধে প্রতিবাদ এবং আন্দোলন ঘোষণা করছে আমরা সারা ভারতবর্ষব্যাপী এটার বিরুদ্ধে আমরা প্রতিবাদ করছি আন্দোলন করছি কৃষকরা শেষ হয়ে যাবে কৃষকের সর্বনাশ হবে
The student wings of left party also came down on road on Monday supporting the Bharat Bandh called by the Farmers Union. The SFI, TSU, DYFI, TYF jointly conducted the rally on Friday in heart of Agartala city. Talking to the reporters, DYFI State Union leader said,
এবং এই মিছিল থেকে রাজ্যের সমস্ত মানুষের কাছে আহ্বান করছি যে আগামীকাল দেশব্যাপী ধর্মঘটকে সর্বাত্মকভাবে সফল করে তোলার জন্য এবং দিল্লিতে আন্দোলনরত কৃষকদের পাশে দাঁড়িয়ে দেশ রক্ষা করার যে লড়াই এই লড়াইয়ে সকলকে শামিল হওয়ার আহ্বান আমরা রাখছি
Representatives and members of all the four student and youth organizations urged the people of the state to support the 8th December Bharat Bandh called by the farmers. On the other side, the Tripura government through a memorandum has asked all the government employees and employees of PSUs, boards, autonomous bodies to perform their normal duties as usual on the day of Bharat Bandh called by the Farmer Union. Moreover, the memorandum issued by the General Administration Department, any violation of the instruction by the government employees and employees of all such undertakings organizations will be viewed seriously. Also, a report regarding attendance in different offices on the day of strike should be sent to the General Administration Department by 12 noon. Bureau Report, Hallabol. Biplab Hatao, BJP Bachao. Movement rocked Agartala State Guest House premises on Sunday. Workers and supporters of BJP party demanded removal of Chief Minister Biplab Kumar Deb. In a radical departure from the past and BJP's traditional practices and culture, the new BJP state Pravary Vinod Kumar Sonkar on Sunday witnessed the boiling discontent among vast majority of party workers and supporters who spilled over into the open screams and cries of Biplab Hatao, Tripura Bachao slogan. Although new state BJP in charge received a grand welcome by the conformist group at the Agartala airport on his arrival, but was shocked to see the frustration and discontent among the people who hate present Chief Minister of the state, that is Biplab Kumar Deb. In the free time allotted to him between 8 am to 11 am in the state guest house on Sunday saw more than 5,000 people, all supporters of the dissident MLAs. The official faction of BJP had deployed so-called faithful leaders like Papia Datta and unpopular MLA Mimi Majumdar on duty there. But in the face of fury of the ordinary BJP supporters, they had to keep a low profile, and Papia Datta narrowly escaped being assaulted after she threatened to slap a dissident worker. The gathering got more tensed as Education Minister Ratul Nath, a known acolyte of Chief Minister, appeared when he was abused by the workers present there. As the situation worsened, Vinod Kumar Sonkar had to come out on the veranda from his room in order to assure the volatile party workers that he would speak to all. Later addressing at a press conference, Sonkar tried to clear the mess and claimed COVID to be a prime reason behind the gap created within the party. He said there is a communication gap between the leaders and Karyakartas. Somewhere the voices of the Karyakartas were not heard. It is my first visit and now I will be visiting here regularly. Later, seeing the much deteriorated condition of the party in Tripura, Vinod Kumar Sonkar, who had a lunch invitation at Chief Minister's house without having lunch, left from there directly to the airport all alone. The people who had gone to receive him at the airport were nowhere to be seen while he departed. Bureau Report, Hallabol. In order to take our viewers to the latest updates of Delhi farmers' protest, here we would like to inform you that Delhi police stopped sportsperson from Punjab, Haryana marching towards Rashtrapati Bhavan here on Monday. Let's have a look into the details. As many as 7 borders connecting Delhi with Haryana and Uttar Pradesh remained completely closed here on Monday due to the ongoing protest of the farmers, causing traffic snarls and inconvenience to motorists in many parts of the city. The opposition parties, including the CPIM, RSP, DMK, RJD, Samajwadi Party, All India Forward Bloc, National Congress Party and Congress and Shiv Sena have extended their support for December 8th Bharat Bandh called by the farmers protesting against the farm laws. Farmers said that they would occupy toll plazas on 8th of December, the day of Bharat Bandh, if their demands for repealing the farm laws are not met. They are demanding that a special session of parliament is called to repeal the laws. The next talks are scheduled to be held on 9th of December. On the other, several sportspersons including wrestler Kartar Singh marched towards Rashtrapati Bhavan in Delhi to return their awards as a sign of protest against the 3 black farm laws. However, they were stopped midway by the Delhi police. Bureau Report, Hallabol. Schools and colleges reopened in Tripura from today. Education Minister Ratan Lal Nath visited schools and colleges to inspect the strength on the first day and see whether the COVID protocols are maintained. As declared by Education Minister Ratan Lal Nath, Monday 7 December, the schools and colleges resumed in the state of Tripura. The decision was taken by the Education Department of the state, especially keeping in mind the upcoming board exams of class 10 and 12 students. Monday, after 9 long months, finally the schools and colleges resumed in the state. While inspecting the schools and colleges on Monday, Education Minister Ratan Lal Nath said,
সারা রাজ্যে স্কুলগুলি খুলেছে ক্লাস 12 এবং ক্লাস 10 এর ছাত্রছাত্রীদের নিয়ে, আর কলেজও খুলেছে। ফিজিক্যাল ক্লাস নেওয়া শুরু করে দিয়েছে, যদিও এর মধ্যে এই
He said although the teachers have conducted online classes in these days of COVID situation, but keeping in mind that the board exams of class 10 and 12 are knocking at the door and the students have undergone heavy losses, the schools have started from today where the teachers will impart physical classes. He added his visit to the schools and colleges today was to ensure the strength and see whether the students are maintaining physical distance and wearing mask or not. Ratan Lal Nath said that if the students are far from each other, they don't need to wear mask, but if they are at closer distance, they must wear mask.
এবং ফিজিক্যাল ডিসটেন্স ঠিক আছে কিনা, মাস্ক পরছে কিনা, এবং দূরে যদি থাকে তাহলে মাস্ক না পরলেও চলবে, কিন্তু যখন কাছাকাছি এসে যায় তখন মাস্ক পরাটা অত্যন্ত গুরুত্বপূর্ণ।
Monday, Education Minister Ratan Lal Nath visited Tulshipati School, Kamini Kumar School, MBB College, Women's College, Umakant Academy, Shishu Bihar School and Bani Vidyapit School of the state. Other than Education Minister Ratan Lal Nath, other officials of the Education Department in various groups visited various schools and colleges around the state in order to inspect the strength of the students on the first day of reopening and to ensure that COVID protocols are maintained. Bureau Report, Hallabol. On the issue of fresh protest started by terminated 10,323 teachers, Education Minister Ratan Lal Nath briefed the media on Monday. Let's have a look into what he had to say. Terminated 10,323 teachers have kicked off massive protest at city centre since Monday morning, which is said to be continued for an indefinite period of time till the government fulfills its promise given to the teachers. With the blowing of a conch, the 10,323 teachers under Joint Movement Committee reminded the double-engine government of its pre-poll promises which had not been fulfilled yet. In a reaction to the fresh protest kick-started by the 10,323 teachers, Education Minister once again read his pachali in front of media. Here is what he said.
যেহেতু আমাদের রাজ্য এবং দেশ গণতান্ত্রিক দেশ, কেউ আন্দোলন করলে কাউকে আমি আন্দোলনে বাধা দেব না, কিন্তু স্বাস্থ্যবিধি মেনে আন্দোলন করুক, আমাদের কোনো আপত্তি নেই। আন্দোলন করতেই পারে, এটা আমি বলবো যে আন্দোলন করো না, তাহলে তার গণতান্ত্রিক অধিকার উপর হস্তক্ষেপ হবে। এর বেশি আমার কিছু বলবো না। স্কোপ আছে, যারা বাদ পড়বে তাদের জন্য আমাদের মাথায় রয়েছে প্ল্যানিং করে একসাথে তাদের জন্য 5,000 তাদের এবং বেকার মাথায় রেখে কিন্তু করা হয়েছে।
After his long description of till-date events related to 10,323 teachers, Education Minister Ratan Lal Nath once again slammed the previous CPIM government, holding it responsible for the termination of the 10,323 teacher. He, like his repeated dialogue, claimed that the present government is very much kind and sympathetic towards the terminated teachers. On asking about Chief Minister Biplab Kumar Dev's promise to solve the problem of 10,323 terminated teachers within 2 months, which has ended without any result and led to the fresh protest of 10,323 teachers from today, Education Minister Ratan Lal Nath said,
মাস আগে ওদের একটা কমিটমেন্ট দিয়েছিল, ওই কমিটমেন্টটা রাখা হচ্ছে না। ওদের যে
এটা আমি তো তাদের স্টেটমেন্ট দেখেছি, বলছে শিক্ষামন্ত্রীর সাথে কথা বলে আমরা তত খুশি হইনি, মুখ্যমন্ত্রীর সাথে কথা বলে আমরা খুশি হয়েছি। তাহলে আমি এই ব্যাপারে কি বলবো? স্ট্যান্ড বারবার বদল করলে মুখ্যমন্ত্রী স্ট্যান্ড একবারও বদল করছে না।
On a sentimental note, Education Minister Ratan said that he has seen the statement of 10,323 teachers where they said that they found much relief and joy after talking with Chief Minister than that of Education Minister. Ratan said, then what can I say anymore? This is the result of shifting stand time to time. Bureau Report, Hallabol. After all their hopes went into vain, the three organizations of terminated 10,323 teachers started mass sit-in protest demonstration from Monday under the newly formed Joint Movement Committee. As declared earlier, 7th of December, that is Monday onwards, the Joint Movement Committee of 10,323 terminated teachers started their mass sit-in protest in front of Agartala city centre. Sacked 10,323 teachers have kicked off massive protest at city centre today, which is said to be continued for an indefinite period of time till the government fulfills its promise given to the teachers. Yesterday evening, a massive rally was conducted by the terminated teachers asking the government to fulfill its promise while calling all the 10,323 terminated teachers to join the protest. The retrenched teachers reminded the BJP-led state and central government what it had promised prior 2018 assembly election. But as the double-engine government in Tripura failed to keep its promise given to the 10,323 teachers, today the terminated teachers have kicked off fresh protest seeking their livelihood. Total 3 organizations have joined in this joint movement from Monday. They are namely All Tripura 10,323 ad hoc teachers, Amra 10,323 and Justice for 10,323. In order to break the silence of the ruling government since 2.5 years of rule and to force the government to fulfill its promise, the agitating teachers have united in Joint Movement Committee. Thousands of teachers have joined the agitation program and said that they will continue the protest until their demands are met. Talking to the media, an agitating 10,323 teachers said it has been more than 2 months that Chief Minister Biplab Kumar Deb had given promise to save our lives, but till date he has not given a single statement regarding us. If the words of the Chief Minister of a state has no value, what can we expect from the government and what should we do? Therefore, finding no other option, we have started a fresh joint agitation which will end only when our livelihoods will be saved as per the promise made to us. Promised a permanent solution to their problem within 2 months, but the 2 months time has passed since last Wednesday, but the promise has not been fulfilled yet. The day 1 of sit-in protest demonstration started by 10,323 Joint Movement Committee saw huge gathering of terminated 10,323 teachers. Bureau Report, Hallabol. Well, here we conclude the English Bulletin at this moment. For more news and updates, keep watching Hallabol.